Let's talk about 3 popular man-made crystals. And let me preface this by saying that there's nothing wrong with man-made crystals as long as you know and you're not being duped. This first one is called opalite, and it's basically luminescent glass, and it comes in all different shapes and sizes. This one is called Yangmingzhu, which is Chinese for night bright pearl because it is fluorescent and glows in the dark. Now, ancient Yangmingzhu is real, but it is so rare that most of us will never see it in person in real life ever, and it's basically priceless. It's so expensive. Now, alchemists have used the same elements to make ancient Yangmingzhu to make this modern Yangmingzhu. Here's it glowing after you put it under the sun. This last one is called goldstone. There's red goldstone, blue goldstone, and it's basically glass with little tiny bits of genuine copper, which make it so sparkly. And since it is genuine copper, that's why people like it.
What's your name?
Yeah.
How old are you?
10.
10. I swear you are like the only one I have left. I am this close to falling off the deep end. I know I'm smiling right now, but the light inside me is dying.
Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
Nobody asked.
The day he left me was the day that I died, and I was reborn as a witch.
Hey man, this look pretty good, man. Where your clothes at?
How did you run out of fuel that quickly?
I emptied it out.
Emptied it? Why?
To make room for the tuna.
Now a cowboy needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat, and a pair of fancy boots, fancy boots, fancy boots.
I was unboxing this raw malachite and I realized that it had malachite dust all over it. If you don't know, malachite dust is extremely toxic to inhale. I tried brushing it off with gloves on, didn't work, and so the only option I had was to wash it. This is a huge disclaimer, malachite is not water safe. When you put malachite in water, it makes the water extremely toxic, whether you're drinking it or just touching it with your skin, so I made sure that I was wearing gloves when I was doing this. Malachite is also an extremely soft material. I think it's about a 3.6 or a 4 on the Mohs hardness scale, which means that it is very easily eroded in water. So I made sure that every piece was only under the water for 15 to 30 seconds, which gave me enough time to gently rub off the dust. I would not recommend doing this with raw malachite just because it has dust. However, these pieces were completely covered, and the dust would not rub off with just my hands or a brush. And as you can see, it's all over the container that it was in. But the pieces look so pretty when they were wet. I put them all back in their box, still with my gloves on, and I left them out to air dry. I didn't pat them dry because they're very delicate. And these were the final products. So much safer and so beautiful.
Hi guys, we're going to be doing a mini wholesale unboxing. This is the first time I've ordered from this wholesaler, so I'm very excited, and it is obviously packaged very well. Also, do keep in mind, I reuse all of this bubble wrap because I'm trying to be as eco-friendly as possible, and I haven't had to buy anything. I've just reused everything from wholesalers, which is great. So let's start with this one. Ooh, pretty. This is an obsidian mini point, mini tower, whatever you want to call it. These tumbled red jaspers, they look so juicy. Green aventurine tumbles, and like some of them are kind of like oblong shaped, and some of them are big enough to be like palm stones, like this one. Oh my gosh, I love it. Ooh, these are little amethyst clusters. These may or may not be freebies, I don't know. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Labradorite is one of my favorites. I think you all know that. There's so many different flashes. Look at in the point. And here is size comparison to the obsidian one, definitely bigger. Another one, whoa, oh my gosh. This one is crazy. Oh, I'm obsessed. How light, baby. Oh yeah, look at this one. And this is another size comparison. This is how light, amazing to sleep with, literally cured my insomnia. I will never stop talking about it. Yes. Oh, she's beauty. She's grace. Oh, she's chunky. This rose quartz is insane. I don't know if you can see at the top corner, those inclusions and rainbows. I can't. Kind of already got this one open, but it's amethyst, chevron amethyst. Absolute beauty. Oh yeah. This is just one of, I think, 5 moss agate towers that I got. Ooh, chunky. Ah, come on. Come on. There you go. Whoa, baby. Gorgeous. I love the banding. Oh my gosh. Another moss agate. Let's get it. Ooh, this has some blue in it. I really like this one. Wait. Look at that little druzy on the side on the left. And so many different colors and definitely some inclusions. So freaking cool. More chevron amethyst. All right, the rest of these towers and some few surprise little things will be in the next one for part 2. Welcome to part 2 of my wholesale crystal unboxing of these mini points and towers. This is a preview of part 1, but make sure to go check those out. And now we're gonna unwrap the rest. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, the spheres. Yeah, obsidian sphere. The little packages were all little obsidian spheres. I know it looks weird because of the ring light, but that's what they are. And last one. Let's see what she is. Come on. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, that looks so freaking cool. Little green. A dream amethyst. We love her. Okay. I do reuse all of the materials that I am given by my wholesaler so they get to use safely and trying to be as eco-friendly as possible. I've not bought in any bubble wrap or any like the crinkle paper. Everything has been reused, which I'm pretty proud of. So I'm gonna try and keep it that way. And the restock does not have a date yet. I will let you know as soon as I know. This is the first of many unboxing packages. Why did I just say it like that? I don't know. But what's your favorite out of all of these? I really want to say these moss agate towers. Like, I just think they're so freaking cool. And then the lab, and I love this lab one. I think it's just amazing. Also, part 1 has some tumbles and a little surprise in there. So go check that one out too. I'm going to cleanse these and then put them on my stock shelf.
Freaking you! I'm lucky because I can see the point, so I can just grab that and hope I don't mess anything up. Oh my god. Pristine tip point cluster. Oh, yes! And here we are. This beautiful point cluster next to a few other pieces I found right next to it.
I'm obsessed with you in a way I can't believe. When you wipe your tears, do you wipe them just for me? Do you wipe them just?
This is a basic wire wrapping tutorial. I'm taking 18 gauge square copper wire and weaving it with 28 gauge round copper wire. I do a basic weave, and this time I'm doing 7 wraps in between each side. Make sure the wrap is the right width so it can hold the stone. Then I just finish up the weave and then I tighten it together, push it down, make sure it's all secured. And then you're just gonna cut off each side and clamp the ends. Throughout the whole process, just continue measuring your stone and making sure it's the right size. Wrap the 4 ends together. I'm using 24 gauge wire, and then just keep going up for the bail. I just wrap the rest of the 24 gauge wire and tuck it, and then I take the 28 gauge and wrap the other remaining wire. Bend back the bail, and then I'm twisting the other wire to add some texture. The rest of the process is really just up to your own creative discretion. I take my fingernail and just secure it further. I oxidized it with liver of sulfur, polished it with a sunshine cloth, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.
How does this? I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed.
Turn it to this!
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last
Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow.